Okay, let's see here. We have a beautiful place with a fire that everyone can take the opportunity to enjoy and sit around. We have the beautiful egg tower from the Hatching Tide Festival that is certainly shining brightly. But, as you may possibly have noticed on the right side of the screen, we needed to have something more. So, we got ourselves one of these, known as a Tidal Wave Soul Fountain. Yeah, we had noticed that our neighbor has such a fountain, and so we decided to get one ourselves, and we actually got this one for quite the bargain. And what you see here, it's not the only thing it does. Watch this. These are things you can just have fun with, and I'm glad I get the opportunity to share these sorts of things with the people who are part of the free company that I lead. And of course, we've had some wonderful donations from people as well that have joined us, and so, hey, it's definitely becoming a very beautiful place indeed. And so with that in mind, greetings people of the world, Matthew back with you here in Overall Autism for another Sunday edition of the Tales of Eorzea free company vlog here on Final Fantasy XIV's Exodus server. So, yeah, there have been some interesting additions added to our free company place over the course of the last time that I saw you guys. Also joining us as well is this new take on the striking dummy. I'm sure some of you who have been at free company houses will know that things like these have become standard issue as part of free company housing, because people pretty much will buy these whenever they can get the first opportunity. Well, someone decided to get an even better version of the striking dummy. This one, actually, the one that I'm standing in front of, is actually a level 60 striking dummy. So anyone who's at level 60 can test their might against this thing, which is really cool. And so yeah, we've had some additions, but also some changes as well. We do have more additions, but I'll get to that in a moment. So as far as changes are concerned, you may notice that Corinne possibly does not look the same as she did before. Well, that's because, if you were noticing, yeah, she does not look the same way she did before, and there's a reason for that. Let me go inside and show you what I mean. So yeah, we'll come in here, and you may have the opportunity to notice that Corinne actually has gotten her hair changed. I made it a point to do this for her, so I felt like I needed to change her hair up a bit following the World Autism Awareness Day webcast, and so I decided to, for a time anyway, take away the notable blue hair that she had and give her a more normal brown hair color with a ponytail to boot, and everyone really likes it. They really like the Corinne's new hairstyle, and I like it too, which is the reason why I decided to get it for her. Also, you may have noticed that the music is different than before. Well, that's because one of our members has taken it upon themselves to find various different sheets of music and actually be able to craft them into playable pieces, because when you get them in dungeons, you cannot use them right away. You have to repair them by being an alchemist. And then once you do that, then you get the opportunity to put your music into the orchestrion here. So yeah, this music's not familiar to me. What are we... Oh, we're listening to Down the Up Staircase. This is the music from the Anti-Tower, one of the new dungeons released for patch 3.2. But yeah, I've never paid attention to this music because I'm just so used to fighting. But yeah, props to our member. I believe it was my right-hand person, Sully Wally, who actually was able to recraft this particular piece. And so yeah, it is really nice, and I'm enjoying it very much. So that's not the only thing that's going on here as far as changes are concerned. We do have, as I mentioned before, new additions for our free company. We actually got 4 new members over the course of the last few days. People are really starting to want to take it upon themselves to be able to share the love that Tales of Eorzea has been experiencing with others. And so we've gotten new members joining us. One of our new members, Smokem Ray, has recently joined us. We also had a new addition with Luna Onsra the other day, or rather yesterday. This was the recruiting done by Olivier, which was really good opportunity, and obviously they came back because they're continuing on as in the hopes of becoming a Dragoon, like Olivier and Corinne are. Who else did we also get? One of our members, Chelsea Grin, decided that they wanted to create a character that was specifically a bard, and so they added a brand new character that they've named Vicky Mayhem to our free company. And for those of you who are nostalgia buffs to my Final Fantasy XIV exploits, who are hoping to see more stuff from some of my other characters, well, good news. I brought in the original Warrior of Light from my Final Fantasy XIV Let's Plays, EDSS. I figured it was about time he did because I really haven't done much with him for the longest time, and I felt that it was about time that I gave him an opportunity to be back with a free company, especially since I know he can't go back to the one he once was a part of, back with Sakura and Yama. So yeah, we're now up to 34 members in our free company, so we're starting to get some momentum as far as recruiting is concerned, and we certainly have provided people with a wonderful opportunity to be able to come and see what our place is about. There's certainly no lack of things for people to be able to do. I think I mentioned a couple of weeks ago that we added a triple triad board. If I didn't mention that, my apologies, but yeah, we added a triple triad board a couple of weeks ago, and so anyone who's interested in playing triple triad can do so. I finally took it upon myself to get Corinne an opportunity to start collecting cards. She's up to 25 cards right now. Not enough to really get into taking on a lot of NPCs, but she is on her way as far as collecting cards is concerned. I've also had the opportunity as well to find out that some of our free company members have been adding rooms to our private chambers, or rather been adding their own private chambers, and so we have been waiting for a couple of them to show off what they have inside, and one member in particular actually has a really nice house. Or rather, has a really nice room, rather. I meant to go into their room, not mine. Specified chambers. I want to go into Taiga Ryuji's room. Not much in here yet, but what is in here is already pretty cool. Yeah, in fact, they even have Taiga even has her own orchestrion in here, which I wasn't even aware was possible. I wasn't even aware that you could get an orchestrion for the main part of the house, and then an orchestrion for your own room. That was something I was not aware of, but I'm certainly glad that Taiga is making the most of having her own room. Yeah, this is our house, but it's her room. Plus, she has this really fancy grandfather clock, and it's not the only clock she has, because as you can see, she has another one. She has a carbuncle clock. But yeah, it'll be interesting to know where she got this grandfather clock from, because I'm sure she paid a pretty penny for it. Like, she even has she has a carbuncle lantern, she has a carbuncle chair. She seems really big into carbuncle. But of course, the big feature attraction is the burning Ifrit head. Yeah. It's a shame we can't have this for the house itself. I might try and see if I can find something similar like this and add it to the main part of our house, just to help things along and possibly make things even cooler than they already are, because we are really starting to make this house really stand out. Oh, also, yeah, check this out. Yeah, big giant set of jaws. That's certainly quite the impressive thing to mount on your wall. Chelsea has also I mentioned her before, she also has created her own content for her own room. And like I said, she doesn't have much, but what she does have is pretty impressive. She's got I Allegan-style chandelier. She has this big, giant Ochu or possibly Morble-style carpet, which is really impressive. And she even has the Limland's Embrace, which I actually had for Matthias' house before I had him change servers and crossed over to where Yama's server is. I'm not giving up on, of course, on seeking to get forgiveness from Yama and Sakura with Matthias, because those two do deserve it, because they've been through so much in life. But yeah, as you can see, we have definitely gotten a lot of good opportunities to make some great things go on in here. And I'm very happy with everything as it looks right now. Hopefully we'll be able to get stuff, we'll be able to get even more stuff and make this place even more awesome. I don't know if I'm showing this off yet, but I have shown off previously that we did have some couches. We had the Vortex couch, we had the Valentine's Day couch, and we also added as well a Hawk Manor fireplace with Lord Horshaffon's picture hanging above the mantle. I might want to adjust that picture, in fact, just ever so slightly, just to make sure that it actually looks like it's... Oh, okay, it is in between the two pillars of the fireplace. From the one angle, it didn't look like it did. Alright, so no worries. But yeah, anyway, we have definitely got things going in the right direction. Everything is looking really good, and because of this, people are encouraged to welcome new people into our free company, and that's exactly what we're looking for. So we're definitely getting things going along well, and I can only hope that it will continue to get better from here, because there's definitely a lot of motivation and a lot of encouragement to do well for this free company, because we are enjoying each other so much, and we really are having a wonderful time playing this game with each other. And I only hope that those who continue to join our free company will embrace the love and friendship that is a part of this free company, because there is so much good in it. So, I think this is a good place to end this edition of the Tales of Eorzea Free Company vlog. And don't forget that if you have a character in this game on Exodus server, or if you're looking to create one on the Exodus server, and you're looking for a free company, we would certainly be welcome to have you as part of Tales of Eorzea. So, thank you very much everyone for watching, and until I see you next Sunday for another Tales of Eorzea vlog, this is Matthew at Navarro Autism, saying take care, and I'll see you soon.